Don't be deceived by these role players' position on the periphery of the NBA solar system. Role players are critical to a team's success, and their contributions can mean the difference between a championship and a first-round exit. So today, we'll rank the top 5 of the association's top 10 role players. Stay tuned for part 2, in which we rate the top 5. At number 10, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker spent the first 6 years of his career playing abroad, which may have dampened his hopes of being an advanced scoring option in the NBA. Tucker provided an instant success as a strong role player, playing the roles of a high-intensity defender and a solid outside shooter until he was ultimately called up to the big leagues in 2012 with the Phoenix Suns.
The course of my career. Are you kidding me? PJ Tucker turning back the hand of time.
Fast forward to the present, and PJ Tucker, at 36 years old, is still one of the league's top role players. With his great defensive effort and good outside touch, he helped power the Bucks to a championship last season, and it's more of the same this year in Miami. Tucker has been a steadying presence for the Heat through nearly half of the 2021-2022 season, which has seen hundreds of players in and out of competition due to injury and coronavirus regulations.
Outstanding defense chasing down a loose basketball. Crowder doesn't give up on the play.
At number 9, Jay Crowder. Jay Crowder's demeanor is reminiscent of Dennis Rodman or Ron Artest. You despise him when he's on the opposition team, but you fall in love with him when he joins your hometown team. Jay Crowder is hitting 34.3% from deep this season on 5.4 attempts per game, assisting teammates like Devin Booker and Chris Paul in spreading the floor. On the other hand,
10 on the shot clock along the baseline. Crowder and a chance for a three-point play.
Look at the patience by 9.
he's allowing 12.7 field goal attempts per game, which is one of the league's top marks for a non-center, while holding his opponents to 42.6% field goal percentage. The marquee product has good 3 and D numbers, but you can disregard them. Crowder's worth is based on his demeanor. He's one of the only men on the planet whose eyes light up at the prospect of defending a celebrity. When they see LeBron James, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Kawhi Leonard on the schedule, most players sigh, knowing they'll be sore for the next few days. Crowder, on the other hand, he likes that type of interaction.
They run it for Harris. The drive, leaves it for Hollis Jefferson, who lays it in.
At number 8, Joe Harris. Joe Harris suffered an ankle injury that required surgery at the end of November. He's incapable of assisting his colleagues at 1.0 assists per game. Harris is one of the league's worst rim finishers in the last decade, connecting on only 41.7% of his shots within 3 feet of the hoop. He allows his defensive assignments to shoot more than their usual field goal percentage. None of this is important.
Davis hands to Harris. Fakes on Capella. And Harris with no...
Joe Harris makes our list because he's the league's finest high-volume three-point shooter. Harris led the league in three-point percentage last year with a terrifying number of 47.5%. He's still a threat from beyond the arc this season, connecting on 46.6% of his tries. Joe Harris is aware of who he is, and he rarely deviates from his role as a spot-up three-point shooter. This season, he's made more than 2/3 of his shots from beyond the arc. Joe Harris is ability to spread the floor, allows space for Nets' big three of Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving to work with. At number 7, Alex Caruso.
I love it.
Caruso. Oh, goodness gracious, don't do it to the rim.
Lakers GM Rob Pelinka is probably hating himself for letting Alex Caruso go. One player's terrible luck is frequently another person's fortunate treasure. In this situation, the Bulls received a big windfall in AC, one of the league's finest perimeter defenders. Alex Caruso ranks 3rd in the league in steals with 2.0 per game and 4th in deflections with 3.5 per game. Beyond the stars, Alex Caruso's energy has permeated and soaked his colleagues. In early December, DeMar DeRozan acknowledged his nightly contributions. "He's a dog," DeRozan remarked. "There are times when we look at the stat sheet after the game and there are 4 or 5 steals. Just the defensive energy he provides triggers us because we aim to live up to the standards that Alex will bring out on the floor. And it's quite large. It's thrilling to witness. It's unbelievable what he can do defensively. How can you quantify intelligence and tenacity? How do you quantify a man's willingness
Vice color uniforms too, I think, is pretty sweet. I like those.
to dig through his screens and run back on D? You can't do it. DeMar DeRozan is a possible MVP candidate. Zach LaVine is a lock to be an all-star. Nonetheless, without Alex Caruso's perimeter defense and relentless intensity, the Chicago Bulls would not have the best record in the East at 24-10. At number 6, Seth Curry.
Here's Lillard, gives it up. Got to get one up. Here is Curry, and it's good!
Seth Curry has progressed from being recognized as Steph Curry's younger brother to a garbage time option. and then a solid bench player, and finally a three-point specialist. He's no longer only a great outside shooter in 2021-2022. He's one of the league's best vacuum scorers. Curry shoots less than half of his field goals from distance, and his offensive figures are astounding. Take a look at his shooting stats. Going deeper into the numbers, he's averaging 129.9 points per 100 possessions, which puts him in the 98th percentile among all guards in the league. Curry is neither a leading playmaker nor an above-average defender. He'll most likely never play in an All-Star game in his career. Nonetheless, he's one of the league's finest scorers and role players.
Trying to run something to get Seth Curry the ball again, and that's why. Okay.
Well guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Top NBA, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. See you all next time.